Okay, this is going to be on how to clean a kokanee. This is about a 12-inch kokanee. If you have a cutting board that has a clamp on the end, that works great. A lot of different ways that you can clean kokanee. You just have to experiment. The way I do it is I clamp one in. I like to use this flat, sharp filleting knife. Doesn't have a tip on it. A hone is good because this is a really excellent blade. No need to sharpen this with a stone unless you do a lot of chopping this way. If you're just filleting, if you go over this with a hone, every time you are done cleaning a fish or before, you go over it a couple times and you can feel that edge. You'll keep a nice sharp knife all the time. I like to start right here with the tail. Basically what I do is I don't put in a lot of pressure. And once I get that cut, I'm going to kind of drag this top end, this top part first towards that kokanee and keep it along the fin, as you can see. And then what I want to do is get it around, and I just start feeling the bone. Like I said, I'm working this top edge first. Once I get up towards the spine, I'm just kind of pushing. You notice how razor sharp this knife is. When I get up towards this fin here, all I got to do is turn the knife up and make a cut up. There's my first fillet right there. And I can clean that out and done, but it turned out very nicely. And in a minute, I'm going to show you how to remove the bones there, and we'll use a different knife for that. But on this side, now that I have a flat side, I'm just going to flip this over. Lays nice and flat. Same thing. Find the end of that tail and kind of work the knife at an angle this way. And I can feel the bones as I'm working up through the fish. And then when I get up to the top, all I'm going to do is take that and I'm going to angle it in right behind that fin there. Cut that out. There's my second fillet. Now, you notice there wasn't a lot of chopping or sawing with this knife. It was very much just pushing, which means this hone is a great tool. It doesn't remove material from the knife. Now, to remove these bones, I use a smaller filleting knife just to remove the ribs. Again, a hone works great for this. If you use this in between fillets, this is all you need to do. And you can kind of feel where that edge is, depending on how much you use your knives. I like to do it every time after and then a little bit before, because that's all I use these knives for. And I can feel no edge on there, and that knife is nice and razor sharp. So to get that fillet boneless, this is the rib cage. There's a couple different ways I can approach this. I'm going to kind of just start slicing. I want to be able to see the knife on the other side. Right through there, you can see the rib cage is kind of transparent. And I'm going to angle that knife up as I slowly kind of saw across that rib cage. And I can run that knife up here, kind of angle it up. Don't want to take too much of the meat out. Got a little much there. That's going to remove the bones on that side. And then same with this. Again, if you have a nice sharp knife, best way to do it is with a hone. If you're not chopping, I can take that knife, that fillet knife, and I can slice it right under that rib cage. Then I'm going to make a real, take your time with this if you want a good fillet. I'm going to just work that knife right up under those bones. My time with it. This knife is nice and razor sharp. And as you can see, that rib cage, there goes all your bones out. And then what you have over is your nice, beautiful kokanee fillets. Thank you.